Full recap of the entire multiverse timeline explained in the easiest way possible. The timeline we've been following in the MCU since Iron Man kicked things off is officially called the Sacred Timeline, also known as Universe 616. This is the main timeline where most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe stories take place, from the Avengers assembling to Thanos' snap and everything that came after. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes certain choices or actions, called nexus events, cause the sacred timeline to branch out. These branches lead to alternate realities, creating new timelines that explore what could have happened if events had gone differently. That's what gives us all the wild scenarios in What If, like Peggy Carter becoming Captain Carter or a zombie-filled Marvel world. The Time Variance Authority, or TVA, was secretly created by a powerful being known as He Who Remains. His goal was simple: keep the sacred timeline, Universe 616, perfectly controlled and isolated from chaos. Anytime a timeline started to branch off because of a nexus event, the TVA would swoop in and prune it. Basically, they would erase that timeline completely to prevent a multiversal war. They made sure things stayed neat and tidy. Or at least, that's what they wanted everyone to believe. In Loki Season 1, He Who Remains tells Loki and Sylvie about the first multiversal war, a massive battle between different versions of himself from alternate realities.
Erupted into all-out war.
To stop the chaos, He Who Remains discovered and weaponized a powerful creature called Alioth, a being capable of consuming time and reality itself. Using Alioth, he wiped out the competing timelines and created one single controlled timeline, the Sacred Timeline, bringing peace to the multiverse, but at a massive cost. What's really important is how he visualizes the multiverse, hinting that the MCU's multiverse is far bigger and more complex than we first thought. But everything changes when Sylvie kills He Who Remains after his death. There's no one left controlling the timeline. The Sacred Timeline begins branching uncontrollably, creating countless new universes. In Loki Season 2, Loki eventually takes responsibility and literally holds the timelines together himself, sitting at the center of time and becoming the guardian of the multiverse. Moving on to Spider-Man: No Way Home. Peter Parker asks Doctor Strange to cast a spell that makes the entire world forget he's Spider-Man. But during the spell, Peter keeps interrupting it, causing the magic to break. Instead of erasing the knowledge, the spell accidentally pulls people from other universes. That's how villains like Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Electro, Sandman, and the Lizard end up in the MCU. But it's not just the villains. Both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's versions of Spider-Man also arrive, leading to one of the most legendary Spider-Man team-ups ever seen. After a massive battle at the Statue of Liberty, where the multiverse literally begins tearing open in the sky, Doctor Strange casts a final spell. This time, everyone in the universe forgets who Peter Parker is. Not Spider-Man, just Peter Parker. That means no friends, no MJ, no Ned, no Avengers support. Peter is completely alone now, sewing his own suit and starting his life from scratch. Next comes Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The story continues after WandaVision, where Wanda Maximoff becomes corrupted by the Darkhold and fully embraces her identity as the Scarlet Witch. She begins hunting America Chavez, a teenager with the rare ability to travel through the multiverse. Wanda wants to steal America's powers so she can enter a universe where her sons Billy and Tommy are alive. Doctor Strange protects America, but during their escape, they accidentally jump through multiple universes and eventually land in Universe 838. This universe is very different from the main MCU timeline. Here, powerful heroes form a secret group called the Illuminati, including members connected to the X-Men, the Inhumans, the Fantastic Four, and alternate Avengers. In this universe, Strange learns about a terrifying phenomenon called an incursion. An incursion happens when two universes collide with each other. If it isn't stopped, one or both realities are completely destroyed. The Illuminati reveal that a different version of Doctor Strange once caused an incursion, and they had to eliminate him to save their universe. Meanwhile, America Chavez eventually shows Wanda a universe where Billy and Tommy are alive, but instead of love, Wanda sees fear. The boys are terrified of her, realizing she's not their real mother. That moment finally breaks Wanda's rage. She destroys the Darkhold in every universe by collapsing the temple on Mount Wundagore, ending its corruption forever. With that crisis over, Strange moves on to his next adventure. Now we arrive at Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Here we meet another dangerous variant of He Who Remains, Kang the Conqueror. Unlike the peaceful version from Loki, This Kang is ruthless and incredibly powerful. He was exiled by other Kang variants into the quantum realm, a microscopic dimension outside normal space and time. While trapped there, Kang meets Janet Van Dyne, who had also been stranded in the quantum realm for decades. She helps him repair his multiversal ship, but when Janet touches the ship's core, she sees horrifying visions of Kang destroying entire timelines across the multiverse. Realizing the danger, she sabotages the ship and traps him there. Years later, Scott Lang, Hope, Cassie, Janet, and Hank are accidentally pulled into the quantum realm. But now the realm has changed. Kang has taken control and built a futuristic empire, ruling the realm like a dystopian conqueror. He claims he's destroying timelines to stop even worse Kang variants from taking over the multiverse. After an intense battle, Scott and Hope seemingly defeat Kang, but the threat of his variants still remains. Meanwhile, with Loki protecting the timelines, the TVA is reborn as a force that protects the multiverse instead of controlling it. Next comes the Marvels. During the final battle, the villain Dar-Ben accidentally tears open a rift in space and time. To close it, Carol Danvers and Kamala Khan supercharge Monica Rambeau. Monica flies into the rift and seals it from the other side, but becomes trapped in another universe. When she wakes up, she's in a reality where the X-Men exist and meets a variant of her mother known as Binary. Then we move to Deadpool and Wolverine. This story reveals that Wolverine is the anchor being of the Fox universe, Earth 1005. An anchor being is essentially the foundation holding a universe together. But since Wolverine died in Logan, that universe slowly begins collapsing. Deadpool tries to find a replacement anchor, but accidentally teams up with the worst Wolverine variant imaginable. After a clash with a TVA agent named Paradox, they are sent to the Void, a dimension outside space and time where pruned timelines are dumped. There they meet Cassandra Nova, who plans to destroy the multiverse and leave only the Void behind. With help from characters like Elektra, Blade, Gambit, and X-23, Deadpool and Wolverine stop her. By the end, Deadpool and Wolverine become the new anchor beings of Earth 1005, saving the Fox universe. Finally, in the post-credit scene of Captain America, Brave New World, Sam Wilson is approached by the leader. Instead of attacking, the leader asks one chilling question: how will you protect this world from the others? And that question leads directly into the chaos of Avengers: Doomsday.